2004 Toyota Highlander, and my wife's window fell into the door. Of course, you know, that's what happens sometimes, so we'll see what we can do with it now. I actually got a flathead screwdriver. Let's get the door panel off first. We got the flathead screwdriver. What you got to do is here, prop this little piece of plastic to the side. Ping. Done. There is a screw behind that, so we can take this handle off. Also, what you got to do, this is just basically a little handle. But what you got to do in order to get it off, you just take your flathead screwdriver through the bottom here. Let's try and, pop that side off. Pop that side off. Just give it a little wiggle. Just got some little metal handle parts right there. Nothing too crazy. Alright. So what you can do, you can either use a Phillips head screwdriver. I'm a little portal cable kind of guy, so let's go ahead and use some power tools. Let's get this little screw out of here right here. And what I like to do, I like to keep all my screws together. See, this one's only a small little screw. Let's just go ahead and put it in that cup holder. You know, and then there's one also right here, probably about 1.5 inches long. It is a gold screw, so just so you can reference, that one was a black screw, this one is a gold screw, so you know where they go back to. But also, it is, like I said, a little bit longer. Put it inside of the freaking cup holder. Alright, so the little trick of the trade with these Toyota Highlanders is, what we do is we take this flathead screwdriver, and there's 2 points right here. The top point, you just take the flathead and you kind of slide it right here, and you pop that one out, and you take the flathead again on the bottom of the handle, and you just pop that one out too. Of course, you got to pull the handle back just a slight bit, and boom, done, off. Guess what? In the cup holder. Alright, so then what we'll do is we will go around the side of the door just a slight bit, pry it up. Sometimes they're a little bit harder than others, and we'll just take and pry it up just a slight bit. Lift it from this corner over here over to this side, and slide it right out of there. Most of the time, if you have a limited edition Highlander, they actually have power windows and everything. So what you got to do is, there is the power switch right here. You got to go ahead and press the side of it. It is to the left of the plug. Kind of give it a wiggle. It's just a blue little plug, probably about 7 prong, nothing too crazy, but that'll get the whole entire door panel right off of that side. So let's go ahead and put this to the side. Alright, so let's see what's going on with this window. You do have this sound deadening stuff. Got some black stuff going on with it. I don't know what's going on here. Bing, bing, bing. Maybe to just make it a little easier, let's go ahead and disconnect the speaker. It's a little tight inside there. You want to make sure that your speakers are sounding good, so. There we go. See? Just a little button on the side. Go ahead and pull that cord through here. Pull it up. This can all be stuck back down. It's not really a big deal. Nothing too crazy. And as you can see right here, this is our little problem. This little green track right here actually came out of this right here. So what we'll have to do is, let's see here, pull the window up. Oh, and as you can see, it's kind of bent right here on the corner. So what we'll do is, we're gonna have to actually take this and try and get it to fit right inside that thing. So let me lower the window just a slight bit. Let's see if I can slide this through here. Alright, so as you can tell, this window is a little bit out of whack. You see the track right here, and this is the part right here. Bing, bing, bing. That's supposed to go inside of this track. So what we got to do is take this motor, and we got to lower it just enough so we can slide it in this part of the track, so that the window can be back on track. So basically, I'm just going to push it up for a second, go over here to this door. Nothing too crazy. Take the panel. So you take the switch, and this is just like the regular normal window switch, and you actually gotta plug it in so that it's normal. So what you do is you take, and you see the little slots in here, you see the slots in there, so you line that up properly. And let's take a look here. Gotta make sure that the car has the accessory on. So what we'll do is let's take and go ahead and turn that accessory on your vehicle. Make sure all your lights come on in there. So we're going to be able to control that window now. So what we'll do is we'll see where we can go down. I would suggest going down first. Alright. And what we can do here is pull the window up just slightly. And let's go back up and see what we can. Maybe up is the key. Oh, up just enough. So let's take this and kind of line it up just a slight bit better. What you're going to do actually is just give it a little bit of pressure. And see if we can get it to slide right in there. Hold on. Oh. So let's see. Maybe what we need to do is go up just a little bit more. Nope. Take the window up. See if we can get it to slide in easier up here. This is a little bit difficult, but once you get it right, you'll figure it out, and hopefully you won't ever have to do this again. Oh, and the click is just saying that it went right into that slot that it's supposed to. And what we'll do is we'll lower the window back down. And as you can see, it slid right on the track properly. And I think that might have almost fixed the window. And that's the pop that you're going to hear whenever you put the little square peg into the slot. So what we'll do is we'll test the window now that we put this in, just to see what we got going on. Let's put it down a little bit, just a little bit. And as you can tell from here, you only have about maybe a ½ inch to an inch, and the window's not even quite all the way down. So say that I go up a little bit, I mean the window isn't even all the way up. So this has to be slid backwards. So what we need to do is we actually have to take this piece right here, the metal on the bottom of the window, and we got to kind of try and slide it this way. So whenever I was looking, what I noticed is on this side over here, once I put the window up just slightly, let's see. Yep, like you can tell that this piece of metal right here against this piece of rubber is slid backwards. So what we'll have to do is we actually got to get that piece of metal to where that piece of rubber is. And by doing that, let's see if we can take this little piece of plastic and a rubber mallet and kind of just tap the end of it and see if it'll slide that way. I mean, this is kind of like a different way of doing this, but we'll see what we can do. I'm just trying to get this piece back. Wow.